Good morning, everyone. Where's the energy? Happy Sunday. It's August the 2nd. Ooh, I'm getting older. Who's here? We have 8 people here. And we have a lot to discuss today. So, uh, silly. Alright. Alright. Here I am in the fancy world. Right. Israel and eagle mindset. Okay. I have a lot of advert. Delete that one. So we have 8 and we have 5 likes. So we'll wait for the other before we start our topic because I have a lot of topics. I did my I did my bit today. I researched. Okay, I will. Okay, sorry. Enough. Is that good? Okay. David B. Okay, you made it. Okay, you made it again. Oops, you made it again. Okay, is that all right? Okay, the camera. Okay, now it's 12. So how's everybody doing? How are you, gentlemen? Hi, Chris. Okay, maayong bungkag. Maayong bungkag kanimo, Chris. Good morning, good evening. Maayong gabi. Maayong gabi. Maayong gabi in your country. How? What time is it there? Hapon pa. Afternoon. Oh, maayong hapon. Hapon is afternoon. Okay. Hapon is Japanese. We all have same words but different meaning. Hapon is afternoon. Hapon is Japanese. Okay. Okay, it's evening. Maayong gabi. Maayo na imbag na agabi. Okay. Hello, gentlemen. Okay, we have a lot of topic to discuss tonight. Tonight. It's night in your country. So, tonight. How was your week, guys? During my absence, did you do research? Did you do more research, or are you ready? Did you prepare your mind for our discussion? Oh, yes, it's morning in the UK. No, it's late, very late. Eagle mindset. You should. Thank you. Oh, damn, I'm in trouble. Okay. Always doing research. That's really good. Okay. One of our discussion we will discuss first, love or money. Okay? Because this is important in a relationship. This is like financial moves for couples or dating. Okay? So, shall we start? Oh, shall we? Where's Billy? Billy, where are you? Okay. Where's my... I only have 2 moderator. Okay, Jose. Okay. I'm from Portugal. I hope you are all well. Any chance you can interview the next couple of weeks, months, girls, ladies with good traits like Jay, Angela, and Rita. It's a song. Okay. Those names are in the songs. Okay. Love or money? I love money. Okay. No, you haven't missed it yet, Billy. Okay. Love. Okay, love or money. Okay. See. 25 to 30 years old ladies meant to say Rita. Okay. All right. So hopefully I can say, because I only do ambush Riza. Not Rita. Okay. So hopefully I can. I can. All right. So here in the Philippines, love and finance often mix. Okay, whether splitting dates, helping families, or saving the future. Bottom line, you can fake love, you cannot fake money. Not yet really. Okay, the red versus green flag of money. Okay, how early should you talk about financial habits when you're dating? Okay. Money comes and goes. Hopefully, love stays. Okay. The question is, how early should you talk about financial habits when you're dating? Okay, let's see. Give me an idea. When do you think we'll start talking about finance? Billy, I'm sure you did research on this. Exam. You have an exam. Okay. Ooh, you start with tough question. Yes, because you know what? If you are dating, you should be thinking. So you have an idea if you come in here in the Philippines. Okay. At the restaurant. Nice one, hard serve. Yes, that is true. You talk about paying, but if you're the one who invite, please, you're the one who will pay. Okay? That's why you don't tell them you have money. That's why they love you and not your wallet. I agree with you, David P. Okay. So when? When are you gonna start? When you should talk about finance? Yes, that's really a gentleman thing. All right. So let's see if this gentlemen are really gentlemen. So any idea? Okay, once the relationship gets serious, then you should gently open and discuss this topic without discussing your true wealth. Top one. Top one, Jose. Okay. And a third person date prior to meeting the parents to make sure you are on the same page. Okay. After fishing. Oh, yes, because you need to sell the fish. So you need to discuss how much per kilo. Okay. When you pay for the first date, then you talk about budget. But never how much money you have. I agree. I agree with that. I agree. So, I think, okay, maybe probably before sex. But that depends on the relationship vibe. And the Filipina, of course, that is true. Ay, good morning. Good morning, Charlie. Okay. All right. I think the what you call that one. I think it's time for you to talk about money when your relationship when your relationship starts to develop. Like you two have commitment already, and then that's when you talk about money. No, I think that is the way. But if you're just two dating, that's how you pay for the date. If you start dating, just don't discuss yet with the money, because you will make the idea of oh, he's very strict, oh, he's very this, he's very that. Remember, Filipinas are so sensitive about money. Very sensitive. Okay, once you have a vibe and have established the connection, talking money before connection doesn't make sense to me. I agree with you. It's better to have a connection already, so you both understand what you meant and what you don't meant. Okay. Wow, really, you do research, Okay. Now, what if she asks? Then tell her it's very rude to ask about finance. We're just getting to know each other. So that will be the red flag. All right. Next is lending money to a partner. When is it being supportive and being taken advantage of? That is my next question. Tell her secret. Okay. Again, lending money to a partner. When is it being supportive? And when is it being taken advantage of? When do you think, like, yeah, I'm being supportive, yeah, I'll just say I have no money, just enough to survive. Mm. Okay. Bragging about what you have and how much money you have is not the way to approach a relationship if you're looking for a real love. I agree to you, Husi. Okay. I think Husi is our top one today. You did a lot of research. No, no homework. Okay. If I trust her, it will not be alone. So what it is? Support? Okay. Chris, then you make a joke and change the topic. Okay. If I say let's get to know each other a little first. Okay. It seems very time I visit and meet a lady within 5 days, she hits me up for money. Bunker. There's a woman also that trying their best or trying their luck to get money out of your pocket. But it all depends to you on how tight is your pocket. Okay? How tight is your pocket and how big is your hand? If it's fit in your pocket or if it's tight that you cannot get the money. Okay? Then run fast and far. Okay. So, well, I will discuss this lending money to a partner and when is being taken advantage. Actually, if your partner asking you money or asking loan of that money, okay, lending money to a partner should be voluntary and not when you're asked for money. Never lend money as this creates continuous expectation. I agree with you. Well, Charlie, as long as you have had a leg over by then time to do the sharp exit if they ask for money. Okay, Billy, make sure you are not in the honeymoon phase. A woman can fake their love to get the man to over interest emotionally and financially and waste not thinking straight on love track. Okay, I don't have money, so I behave like a gentleman and don't lead with my wallet. Okay. I may be well off, but I don't want to be looked at that way. Very true. Okay. Trust me, never ever lend money as you will never get it back. No, actually, lending money to a partner, or especially she is your girlfriend like this, it can ruin the relationship. Because she's not thinking to pay you back because you are two in a relationship. So your money is bye-bye. So you're not, if she ever asks you for something like, borrowing money like this, what for? You are provided already. We have food, you have clothing. So what's that money for? Right? You ask her first, what's that money for? Why you need to lend money? And then once you lend her money again and again and again and again, no, never ending. Never ending. It's just you taking advantage. That's when she start taking advantage of you. That is it. Okay. That's why I'm only going fishing, lol. I can eat fish. I don't think I'll get the money back. Okay, evil mindset. Do you have money from a Filipino perspectives? Otherwise, do not come to PH. It's bad place for broke people. That is true. Very, very true. So, okay, seems like you do all the the what you call that one, the research. Okay, now another one, utang na loob and family support. Why you always heard utang na loob for these Filipino people? Even though it is funny topic, it is real concern. Yes, I agree. It is really because it will happen. You will experience that when you're coming here in the Philippines. You will experience that either way around or whatever. But you will. Okay. Why you always hear utang na loob, ha? Okay. Now, how to is how to is how to establish healthy boundaries when you are support your partner and support the extended family. How do you think you can establish a healthy boundaries? Let's see. Because, Filipinas always like, oh, I have utang na loob to my parents. Okay. Maybe a good role is to wait until you are together in person before these financial topics, not if LDR. Well. Chris, I told you, if you are in the LDR relationship, okay, never ever starts the money in that relationship because it will never ever work. You may send gifts every now and then, like for example it's her birthday or Valentine's Day or Christmas Day. It's fine to send gift, but not those gifts that she couldn't afford. Maybe you will send a broomstick. Broomstick. Okay. Uh-huh. What is that? There would be, I'm sure you will. Filipinos love fish. Okay. Jose. Rather than lend money if you have feelings and or fallen in love, rather buy her what she needs: phone, university fees, makeups, all these shoes, etc. Wow, don't spoil your Jose, you make a bad thing on that. Don't spoil your Filipina, okay? If she needs like what you call that one, if she needs something like, oh, go to okay to go to second hand clothing, it's still good, branded. Okay. Good morning, David W. Okay, you're here. Okay. Belly. Well, but I don't tell her that it is a test. If I go by to see if she asked for luxury or fake help, that you can look up. Okay. Tell them from the start you aren't paying the parents' bills or other things. Wow. Very good boundaries in there. Okay. Never give money to an online relationship other than just maybe $10 a month for a loan. That's good to keep communicating. Okay. Clothes. Okay. Agree on a monthly amount for the family. Nothing more. Helpful, but with good boundaries. That's something I have heard in other videos. Okay. No, I do that. Okay. I just tell them I have my own parents to support. First, simple answer, and then never have an answer for the one. That's way too much to see. Okay. Had long time no see. David W. Okay. Now, you need also to think about, like, for example, we will talk about family support. For example, the family is big family, okay, and your girlfriend is the main big breadwinner in that family, okay, and they are impoverished, like for example the father's gone, only the mother. Of course, you should feel pity to to the mother because she don't have significant other to look after the whole family. So if ever you are in a relationship with a breadwinner, okay, just understand her also that she needs to look after her family. I never say, oh, support big amount of money. No, support just a reasonable support. Like for example, okay, I will buy them a sack of rice. That is a good support. So it's up to them if they want to eat fish or they want to eat chicken. So it's all up to them. At least you provide rice. That is very important. And it's all up to the rest of the family member to find money to pay the electric and the water. At least you contributed, because you're taking that girl away from the family. So you should, I never say, oh, don't support the family like this, like that. There's a lot of, it is like different scenario, different situation. Like if she is very impoverished and the family needed really help, then support with rice. Don't support money. You can buy rice. It's very cheap. The rice is cheap here. It won't hurt your budget. Okay? Just make sure that, you know, she contributed the family also, even though she's in a relationship with you. Not through the money, but through the stuff that they cannot squander. Okay? Alright. Just take up some fish or chicken once every month. That's enough. Don't forget the rice, Bobby. Okay, and make sure the fish is a month old. Then you will glad to stop bringing it. That is already rotten, guys. Okay, once married, if you're in a relationship, gets to that stage, you could assess of your free will, and if you see a true need to improve their living standards, only mother and father, no one else problem. Okay, price is cheap enough. Jing, I would pay the bills, rent, and food. Then tell her to work and support her parents and herself needs. Wow, that's great. But you know what? Some foreigners also they ask their girlfriends or significant other to stop working so they can be together. Or remember what you call that one? Eagle mindset. Here in the Philippines, we are not working like in your country. Okay, we work here like 8 to 12 hours a day. Okay, so if you want that kind of setup, and she will work like 6 days a week. If you want that kind of setup, great. But if you don't want to find that kind of setup, oh, that's the thing. You will be alone all day. Or sometimes you will be a graveyard shift, your night shift. You will be alone at night. So what's the purpose of having a girlfriend or significant other that you cannot sleep with? Okay? All right. Where's that? Chris. I want to help my family, but I don't want to be taken advantage of, and also don't want to become a white knight. I would want to help, but it seems like it can be fine line walk. That's true. Okay. David B. I think I'll live off street food, lol, till I figure out how to cook a Filipino way. That's exactly what I do. Eagle mindset. Giuda, I agree with him. Say, once in a committed relationship, living together in a small supportive family or not is the best. Before that, nothing. Don't be an ATM set. Very good. Okay. Eagle mindset. Jing, can a Filipina work half-time? No. No. If you work half-time, considered absent. That is the thing here in the Philippines. That is the thing. It's so difficult. Okay. Chris, do as I do. Just can give of some fish or a chicken now and then. That will do. Okay. Billy. If the relationship was serious and the parents were hardworking, then I have decided to offer a minimum Filipino monthly pension amount of $85. PhilHealth, wow, 500 per parents plus miscellaneous. Okay, $115 a month. Okay, so that will be 6, 7. Good. Okay. David W. Did you have flooding recently in Cebu? In Cebu City, yes. How are you, Frank? In Cebu City, yes. Lapu-Lapu and Mandaue, but not here in Mindanao, luckily. Okay. The miscellaneous bucket is for the Filipina to manage in case the incident emergencies. Then she can tell the family the bucket is empty and we aren't the bad guys. That is good. That is good plan, Bill. You need to plan it very well before you come in here in the Philippines, before you jump in the highest thing ever. Okay. That is good to know that you are all ready. you are all ready to face this kind of situation here in the Philippines. Because that is really important. Okay, uncle. How are you, uncle? How's your health now? Okay. Utang na loob is part of the culture. So you have to expect to eventually have to do something. Gabing baha sa Cebu City. Grabe jud uncle. Gusto kayong uwan. Ay, mura nagbaha. Di ba niya naman to sila nga gusto sila mahimong Singapore karon mahimong Singapore. Now it becomes Singapore. Yeah, it is very because of the rain non-stop, you know. Very heavy rain because of the low pressure. So that is happening here. Okay, let's move on kay na. You know, I'm so proud of you guys. You've been chatting. You've been chatting. You've been what you call that one? You've been do research. Improving. Very good. Now we will. Okay. Every case is different. Helping your wife family is fine, but have very clear guidelines that everyone understand and agrees to first. Very good. Okay. Translation, sorry, Bill. So I said to Uncle, Uncle Goody Goodwin. So it says that yeah, there's a lot big floods in Cebu, also in Mandawi and Lapu-Lapu and Mactan because we have a low pressure and the rain is very very heavy for 2 or 3 days non-stop. So that is why it's flooding. Okay, Eagle Mindset, Jane, watching your live stream have prepared us. Why? Thank you so much. Okay, they said blah blah blah. Blah. Okay. I am with Geoduct. Very good. Okay, now let's see. Chatmate versus real commitment. When you need to fight for it and when you need to exit. Okay. Do most Philippine ladies between 23 to 30 in a relationship with a foreigner want to work or be a housewife and travel with a new husband and take care of the children from this marriage? You know, it really depends on you. You know, the situation is really depends on you. If you are how can I say this? If you have enough money in order for you to ask her not to work, you know, and you can provide rice every month to her parents, maybe yes, you don't need her to work and look after the family or the children because it's so hard. It's so hard to have children and work. Okay, and especially if no one can look after your children, or if maybe there's someone can look after your children, her money will goes to the nanny, you know, to pay the nanny. So what is the purpose of working if she cannot even save her own salary and she cannot even enjoy her own salary? You know, that will goes to her parents and her whims and to the nanny. So she don't have enough money for herself. She don't have enough money to save up. You know, that's ridiculous. Okay. That's why I think small allowance is best because you continue to value and show commitment in the family, helping give the Filipinas status and save face. Wow, okay. Black words forever. Good morning from Jaime and the West Virginia United States. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Okay, it's a song. Okay. Wow, okay. Good morning to you from Jean in the Philippines. Okay. Here, I'll need the nanny to look after me. I mean, maid. You mean maid. Okay. So, I've been talking to a Filipina and she's always asking for money every day. I am being scammed or is she being honest? Well, if she's asking you money every day, she think you are a banker. You know, you have an ATM in your forehead. That's why she keep on asking money. She's trying her luck. Okay, that is taking advantage. Okay? Because no one will ask money, money, money from you. Okay? She want your money, not you. Okay? It's obvious. Okay. Jose. It very much depends on the Filipina and the connection between you both. She takes a huge risk of quitting job hoping you don't break up. That is true. I can tell you, that is true also. Mm. Because if she stopped working and you two break up, what happened to her? What will happen to her? What will happen to the family? What will happen to the kids? Okay, so that is also risky. That is you need to think in the future. It's very scary one. Okay, for a Filipina. Okay, let's see. So what's my topic? Modern dating often falls to the no label. Guys, you can't buy love, of course. No love is for sale. You can buy love to those people, to those women that only want your money. Yes, you can. Okay. Um, Chris, do you think that the more you help, the worse the breakup could be if ever it happens? For her, it could be like losing security. That is true. The more you give, the more you help, the more she cannot like. Is it? Okay. Here in the US, single dates is just twice a month, at least 8,000 pesos a month. Is it okay to send that to your LDR girlfriend? Oh my God, Pete, stop it. Stop it. Okay. Filipino girls have heart of gold. Huh? I should pawn my heart. If that's so. Okay. No, actually, some are. Okay, most are. But some don't have, especially those girls that's coming and laugh at you because you are a sir. They don't have a heart of gold. Geez. They have fake ones. Okay. Bobby, Pete, remember sending 8k pesos every month is nearly 3 weeks salary here. So, way too much. You should just send 1k maximum for phone load to chat to you and a few snacks. 1,000 peso. Okay. Okay. Kuri. No, I will not even send her money, but she comes up with the most insane story. Nah. It's wanted to know. It's insane that we went after talking normally to the point where she just started asking for $. I do appreciate your point of views. You know what, guys? If you are chatting to someone and suddenly you are not meeting her yet, okay? Just your chatmate, okay? And you are just chatting for how many months, whatever. And she's keep on talking about money. That is a sign that she is not a woman that you wanted to be with. Okay? That is a very, very, very red flag. Okay? Because her interest is not you. Her interest is just how to pay money on you. Okay, that's her interest. You should block her and find another chatmate. But technically, I always say this: boots on the ground. It's so nice to have an organic encounter or to have a raw encounter to a Filipina because you can see the face expression, how she talk, and the way she gave you reaction. That is very, very important to know each other. Not like video call, chat, not like that because you cannot tell the real emotion to that person. So she will be keep on asking you money, then it's time for you to goodbye. Yeah, move on, find another one. Okay. Jose, is it common in the Philippines for ladies between 23 to 30 years of age have a motorcycle or motor car driver's license? Actually not, Jose. Jose, no, because we don't have money to get a license. It's very expensive to have license as for impoverished Filipino. That's why most of the Filipinos here, especially up in the mountain, they drive without driver's license. It's not normal. It's not normal. If they have um, motorcycle, that will be, she's still paying that. Okay. Yes, tend to start of asking a small amount, but it soon grows if you allow to it. Very good. Don't forget those thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, Cody, say goodbye. Okay. Yes, do subscribe to James' channel as it helps. Okay. True, you can't, but love, real connection, but she can fake connection to get the guy over the investment emotionally and financially. Must slow down to evaluate behavior and her action. Okay, need Jim and Jensen here. There, Mia. Okay, and don't forget to hit the super chat button to help her transport and bread bun. Bread bun. Okay, anyway. I noticed the Filipina girls in the countryside seem nicer. What do you think? Well, actually, yeah, they are nicer because they are not really exposed to foreigners, or they are not really exposed to big city life. You know, the expectation is not high as those people who are already exposed with nightlife, like that. All right. Yes, and my experience, province mountain girls are better. All right. The better. Hola. Okay, hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay. Cool. Yeah, if it's not hot, it's cool. Okay. Now, where am I? I have a lot of topics in here. Hi there, how are you? I'm great, Hangli. How are you? How are you? Okay, David. Oops, not Mia. It's okay. Chris, I think I will simply wait until I am there full time and get to know the community. Maybe finding connection will just happen naturally. That is true. I agree. You know, you don't need to rush everything. You need to enjoy your journey here in the Philippines. You know, because if you are in hurry, you have what you call that one. You're not enjoying the journey of getting to know people around you. You know. All right. Oi, hi, me, and how you doing, girl? Okay. It's been a long time since we have chat. How are you doing? How's your boyfriend doing? Okay. Hello, Jane. Sorry for being late. Justin found mouse droppings under the hood. Ah, okay. It's okay. That is the best way, Chris. Okay. Hi, James. Ask about you. Okay. Been going to the Philippines for a while, and I have had two Filipinas too. Wow! Handsome! Wow, very nice of you. You juggle the two Filipinas. Make sure they never meet each other, okay? That will be big fun, okay? I mean, I can't wait to visit the Philippines. I'm working on my passport now. I'm not sure what part of the Philippines I'm visiting, but definitely going to visit the Philippines, probably the countryside. That's very good. That's where you start, okay? The countryside. Don't get involved with the big cities yet. Okay, don't get involved. No, no, Bobby, she's not Sweetie. She's the girl that I had live stream with. No, she's not Sweetie, Mian. That is the different Mian. Okay. Yes, Jing still supporting. I thank you so much, Mian. Okay, Brian Smith. Put dating up like meeting people the old-fashioned way. That is true, Brian. That is true. You need to meet people. you need to see their appearance. Okay. Chris, boots on the ground. Okay, sorry, Hangli. Had past tense. Sorry. Reading comprehension is bad. Okay. When you're going to visit us, no, it's not sweetie lagi. Okay. I agree. Pick an area you will like and meet people there. I'm headed toward Baguio City. Love the mountains and it's cooler than almost anywhere else in the Philippines. Yes, Baguio is the summer capital of the Philippines and you will enjoy there. You will love the fresh strawberries if you're into it. Okay. Wherever my first trip might be this December. Okay, good luck to you guys. Okay, be prepared. Be prepared. Seems like you're going to a war. Okay. Uh-huh. The three interviews with two ladies from the Katmon and one from Liloan demonstrated that they have a good qualities as people. Were intelligent and very well spoken, Christian and still kept traditions. Right. Okay. David P. or as Filipinas say, slippers. Slippers, but flip-flops. Not but flip-flops. Chanelas. We call it chanelas. Slipper. We call it slipper. But you know what? In Mindanao, we call it smuggle. Okay? Okay. Jose, Jay, Angela, and Reza, you interviewed at Rowan's restaurant. The Rowan's. Okay. Actually, there in the Rowan's, they have different people in there. Some are working people and some are just students. I couldn't tell, because people, oh, you always interviewed students. I'm sorry, I didn't know they're students because they are at the restaurant. So, yeah, they're not wearing uniforms either. Okay, hopefully we can do some interviews at the Rowans and the beaches today, Sunday day off for beaches for most Filipinas. Yes, it is day off for Filipinas. Okay, now, relationship boundaries, dealing with family, in-laws, and social media. Now, this is really important and you must listen to this topic, okay? Now, the relationship boundaries, dealing with family, your in-laws, and social media. That is very big part, okay? Relationship here in the Philippines aren't just between two people, okay? Extended families, friends, and social media habits play huge roles in this relationship here in the Philippines. And you should always remember this topic. Okay? What stays between the couple versus what gets posted online or shared with friends and family. That's my plan. Spend a couple of years finding the right location, then settle in and get to know everyone. I am thinking Cebu Island for future access to the hospital as I age. Very good, Chris. Very good plan. Okay. The question is, what stays between the couple and what gets posted online or shared with family and friends? Because, most of the Filipinas here are living in a social media. And they post everything, including the arguments. Good move, Chris. That's what I did when I moved here in 2013. Okay. So let's see if you really search this topic. Okay, Brian, I don't like social media and I'm never on it. I have near zero activity on there. Is it still possible to navigate the social media landscape there without it? Of course, you can, but sure thing is your girlfriend. Your girlfriend is always living in the social media. Okay, same here, Brian. Alright, so we'll see if Billy research this topic. Let's see. Okay, good plan, Chris. Good plan. Luckily for me, I'm already dead. So I can only hunt them anyway. But it'll be plus. Alright, let's see your answer. Why my eyes? This is privacy versus transparency. Would you be private or would you be transparent to her family? To her family, huh? It's not your family, to her family. Good morning. Hi, Hi, Sir Tom Scott. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? It's been a long time. Sorry. Forget the question. Okay. Question David P. Privacy versus transparency. What stays between the couple versus what gets posted online or shared with friends and family? Alright. Western humor still falls flat, I see. Alright. Be transparent. Okay. Bobby said be transparent to what? Transparent to social media or to the friends and family? Or transparent to your partner? Okay. Good to see with long hair again. Yes. And also with the gray hairs coming. Okay. Which transparency you want? Transparency to shared with friends and family or transparency to you? Okay. Because you come here dealing with different culture, okay? You are deal with Filipinos family culture differences, and it might shock you. Okay, gray hairs are from gaining wisdom. That's what I read. Okay, transparent as a ghost. Oh well. Okay, transparent like being posted on social media, because guys, here in your Filipinas love to do selfie wherever she goes. Okay, would you be okay to post it in her social media, like your pictures being together, this and that? Would you be okay with that, or would you be like very private person? No, I don't want my face in any social medias of yours, like that. Okay, how's the reading scene been for you lately, Tom? Have you found one yet to settle down with, hopefully? Oh, that's from Tom. That's for Tom Scott. Okay. David P. Everything stays private except what you two want to let them know about. But you must agree on what you say to people. Oh, good. Okay. Terence, hello. Okay. Love keeps it private, but hatred makes people expose their spouse to the world. That's very tough. Okay. That is very tough because you know what? You notice like women are doing that. Not just like Filipina, and most of the women doing that. Okay? Like when they hate someone, they will post that they were like shaming. Okay. Jose, you should keep your relationship and love life and personal life private, and they should never be published in any social media. Hmm. Okay. I would like everything to be private. Okay. Okay. Tom Scott. Bobby, no. My life has been difficult here and I couldn't get back to the Philippines. Things are starting to settle now though. Oh, wow. Alright. It's okay. Any potential girlfriends are on social media. I just like having a surface area as possible to reduce any potential social media chismes attack with theirs as much as possible. That is true also. You know what, guys? You cannot tell which one is your true friends and which family are very supportive in your relationship, because they will use this social media to to attack your relationship, to make your relationship ruin. That is the main thing also. That's what I said that the relationship aren't just the two of you here in the Philippines. It involves the family and friends and social media. That is part of the cycle of relationship here in the Philippines. Okay. um Social media. Oh, sorry. I thought I had not seen you around. I hope all is well and fit, and you fit and healthy. To Tom Scott. Okay. Chris, social media is a tricky area for me. I don't really use it, but it's so popular in the Philippines. It's true. I have also had past relationship have issues because of social media. Yeah, that it can affect your relationship. Okay. Ideally, I would like to find someone who is not addicted, and it is okay with no phones during dinners, movies, and bed at night. Anything else is fine. Oh, you should set boundaries on that, Chris. Make it clear. Okay? Make it clear. Okay. Guys, you have to realize there is at least one friend or sister who knows absolutely everything about you. That's a female thing. She won't publish everything if she is a good woman. All right, that's really good too. Okay, if she doesn't tell at least that one, she's not into you. All right, Terence. Social media is considered normal these days, but social media behavior is anything but normal. All right. Let's see. Once you have agreed your relationship status with your partner, you should have the common sense to publish photos of you and your girlfriend or wife. I agree some part of that, because you know what, if you let your girlfriend just to post her pictures and this and that, like, you are not included with it, it's like, she still can get the what you call that one, the attention from other guy. Okay, because maybe those people think that she's still single, or she's not with a man. So you should agree that she will post the pictures of you, or something like that, to remind people that she is with you. Okay? Make her proud. Okay. Tom Scott, Bobby, thank you. It wasn't my health. It was my 93-year-old mother last week. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. That could be true though. Mm-hmm. Uncle, there is no privacy in Filipino families. Secret eventually will share info. Uncle has a lot of experience, huh? It's like, what you call the one, like, you cannot hide the smoke. Right, Uncle? Okay. Chris had a Facebook account for a day kid, but I almost never post. Once every few years. Should I populate my profile before I meet someone I know they'll search for me or want to friend me? And also, that woman you are with, she will search your Facebook, who's your friends is. And then she will find out, oh, who's this girl? Is this your ex? And blah, 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 blah. Okay. Jose, photos of any revealing body parts should never be published. Okay. There are lots of pervert on social media and people who will get into your relationship and get your partner. I agree to you, Jose. Very agree. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Tom. I lost my mother 2 years ago. Miss her like hell, as my mother is the only woman that would do anything for you and the only one that can give you true love. Alright. Brian, I know I can't completely reduce my exposure, but why provide the extra ammunition if I can avoid it? Why not? Okay, definitely. Yeah, but she could say, it's some old man I'm walking to. Oh, you should put your arm around her shoulder. David P. Okay. I want pics public, but personal and especially financial discussion to be private. In Western relationship, we expect the couple relationship to consider it primary, but Filipinos are different. We built differently. Billy. Okay. In a Filipino family framework, the loyalty hierarchy is more complex. Filipinos' loyalty to her mother particularly is the extraordinary deep and not simply pursued by romantic partnership. It's true. That is true. I agree with you. Because we have a sayings here that no matter what you do, and no matter what kind of situation is, your mother is your mother. That is the saying. Your mother is your mother, your kid is your kid, and your sister is your sister. She's always, well, both good and bad. Okay. By the time you date long enough to be in a very serious relationship, if you don't stupidly rush. You will understand everything. Time is the only way. Let her reveal herself to you over time. She's always well, both good and bad. Okay. Well, I'm not saying all Filipinas are good. Not all people are good, okay? We also have bad side. Okay? We're not perfect. No one is perfect. If she or he is perfect, those peoples are dead. Okay? You know, no one is, the important thing is you accept this person, good or bad, or any flaws or whatever the past. Okay, it's all up to you if you like to accept that kind of person. It's all up to you if you want to deal that kind of person. You know already her. It's so nice to see the bad side of the person that you are dealing with, because she then or he then that cannot hide anything from you, because you know what is the good and bad. You see the flaws and you will accept it, right? All right. Never publish anything you own in any social media, such as a house, cars, motorbike, jewelry, etc., as you were setting yourself up. It's true, I agree. Never brag. Okay? Never brag anything, whatever you have. Okay? It is important to have an active and up-to-date Facebook profile when meeting someone. Is Facebook that important? In the Philippines? Okay. Christmas Filipinos have at least 3 Facebook accounts. Okay. Well, I like to say this to you, Chris. Filipinas love to post anything. Pictures of the family, pictures of the boyfriend, or pictures of the child. That's where you find out what kind of person you are dealing with. You can stalk their account, like pictures, okay? The background of the pictures, okay? And also the family members. If she ever loved to parties, love a nightlife, that's where you find out what kind of woman she is through Facebook. If she posted like always a party, drinking with a groupies, she will be a party animals. If she's posting there like the family photos, herself or her children, and she's always at home, she's doing house chores or she's at the farm, she is a homebody. And that's when you can determine, this person is love to going out, she loves shopping, she loves bragging, she loves to post whatever she purchased. Then you'll know a little bit of her background, and that is for your head start. Okay. The creator, I agree, but it doesn't mean that you need to have deep discussion about equal arrangement and what expectation of privacy and loyalty you have within the relationship. Okay, Chris. Jing, it's good to see the bad side of the person. Agree. I wish that could happen right away. It's so easy to make it happen. Make her mad. Make her mad. Okay. Okay, Scott B. How you doing? Oh, okay. I'm good. Thank you, Scott. How you doing? Okay. If she honors your agreement, then she trustworthy, but you have to set boundaries first. Boundaries is important. Okay. Very good. Absolutely, communication is the key. Unless you have cattle prod, then you can get answer quickly or hammer. Okay. Is that new kind of sex toy? Hi. Okay. Now, we'll move on. Handling partners. Why my tongue is tangled? Okay. Handling partners, family member who overstep or comment on your relationship. Billy, don't yell out. Thank you, sir. Okay. How to handle your family member who overstep or comment your relationship? How you handle them? If ever someone will, hoy, it's not good to do that to your girlfriend and blah, 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 blah. Would you How would you handle it, or would you let him to comment your relationship? How? Or you throw them out? Or you cut them off? Finger is not working today, lol. You need to do exercise like that, even P. Okay. We are getting old, so I understand that. Okay. Oh, what's the question again? Nah. Billy, sit in there. Okay. Handling partners, family member who overstep or comment on your relationship. How to handle that? Okay. Does foreigner need to have an active and up-to-date Facebook account to date in the Philippines? Well, it's all up to you, Chris, if you want. Because some men, they don't want an active Facebook account, especially if they have multiple girlfriends, especially if they have multiple relationships. They don't want that kind of situation. Okay, they don't want the other girlfriend find out that he is with this, or he is with this kind of girl, or this girl and this girl. It all depends on you. If you want to have only one girlfriend, then yeah. If you want to have plenty of girlfriend, no, don't. You make yourself trouble. Okay. Okay. But that is true. That is true. Okay. Been playing with coin all week, one coin at a time for 8 hours a day. Okay. Are you talking about family staying in the house or having an opinion about your relationship? Yeah. Yes, Bill. Okay. Put 50 roosters to their house so they never get any sleep. Then you will teach them not to talk about the relationship. Very nice one. Smart. Okay. I could only handle one. Or you're weak. Joke. New joke. Joke, huh? That's really good. If you want to handle one. Very good. Okay. Treat them with respect, but ask them not to get involved, as the relationship is between you two, not between you and her and whole family. Set boundaries right away. Okay. Which one? House or relationship? I'm the one who's asking question. Hey, you're the one who's asking question. Okay. Well, like this, Billy. Okay. You are in a relationship with a Filipina, and her family has comments on your relationship with her. How you handle the family member that has comment of your relationship? And would you accept his or her comment about your relationship? Would you listen? Okay. It's heartbreak. Okay. Set the boundaries right away. It's okay. Both, lol. Answer. Right minus wrong. Okay. Depends whether good or bad comments. Like for example, oh, you should treat your Filipino nicely, or you should buy this for her and buy that for her. Oh, you should give her blah 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 blah. I take all family comments as a suggestion only. Very nice, Kat. Of course, I'll listen. But what kind of comments? Like for example, Bill. Like for example, like this. Oh, you should support, or you should give allowance to your girlfriend. Or you should buy, or you should purchase your girlfriend or your partner a house and lot. Would you? Would you accept that kind of comment? Or if this person will say to you, you should have not treat your girlfriend like that. You should treat her this way or that way or this way. You should live your life like this, like this, like that. Okay. Visit to a house that you and your fiance or wife share should be by invitation only. Okay. Scott. What is funny is I get much different from the blood family as compared to what their married and spouses tell me. Lol. Really? Okay. As long as she is good with the relationship, who cares what the family thinks? Just move away from them so they can't come over every day. I agree. Very, very smart, huh, David P? Smart move. Or can you flush the toilet after you? Okay. They always will have negative comments. Some of her family friends, especially if she is from the province, will have the crab in the bucket. Jealousy, contempt, don't like foreigners, whatever it is. Okay. I simply tell them that those matters are between she and that I have my own standard. Okay. Hello, I'm from Cambodia. Hi, I'm from Philippines. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. Okay. That's exactly what I did, David. In fact, apart from two family members that the rest are banned, I don't need their toxic demands around my place. Alright. Okay. Once you have asked the father and the mother for permission to date the girl, lady, and they have given their blessings, then father and mother should not interfere in the relationship. For you. But some parents always interfere in the relationship. Okay. Especially when they are expecting you to pay everything. Okay. Because some parents, if they're English I read the English, if if their daughter or their daughter married a foreigner, of course they expecting the foreigners to pay all the bills. They're expecting the foreigners to, to build them out and everything. So that is it. Okay, when they get girlfriend, they should remember what they are suggesting for me. Okay, good job, Bobby. Okay, so I say English. Okay, so that's when it is. Okay, so you cannot avoid the expectation. You cannot avoid the expectation of the parents. Okay, especially if they really want, oh, you should marry my daughter. If someone were pushing that way, you should marry my daughter and you should have this, you should have that. That's they're already in their mind. They're planned in their mind. Like if she's bring this bond, blah 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 blah. Oh, the foreigners can support us. The foreigner can buy us car. The foreigner can buy us motorbike or whatever their demands. Okay, Scott B. I bought my own personal house, have a permanent resident visa that my wife has no standing in, so their comment do not affect me, and it was a game changer when they lost control. That is true. That is good, very good, Scott. Okay. Chris, family is one of my biggest concern. Finding a good Filipina to become part of is a blessing. That is true. That is, this is always I said to you. If you find a good Filipina, genuine Filipina, okay, no expectation, no this and that, apart from the family, you should take her away from the family. Okay, live distance your relationship with her family, and that is the good thing you can do. Okay, no problem, Bobby. Just gentle reminder to a new viewer. Okay. Parents can relate through the guilt trips on her, especially mama. However, if they like you, they become one of your most staunch defender, worst enemies and biggest allies. It's rarely middle. Very true. If you have a good relationship with the parents of your girlfriend, they will be the one to protect you. They will be the one who's always telling people, yeah, my son-in-law is this, my son-in-law is that. Very proud of you. But if they don't like you because you are, for them, poor, for them poor because you don't give what is their demands. They are your number one enemies. They are the one who will always ridicule you. Okay, always ridicule your relationship. Okay. There are here, Chris, some families are great and never expect or want money. I never met one. Okay. About housing visitations, exactly the type of the early boundaries, example, such as your home and who can visit, live there, and with how much notification for how long can they visit or stay. Okay. Not on my sister-in-laws or her children have ever seen inside my house, but the spouses of her sisters came by and hang out all the time. Well, that's nice. Okay, at least you have someone to talk with. Okay, Billy, I agree about visits. Okay. How did you own your house as a foreigner can't own land? It's like this, Billy. You can own a house. For example, she owned the land, or if ever you purchase the land, you're not put her name on the title. Or you can list that land for 100 years. Okay? Like for example, you buy land and you put it to your trusted lawyer or trusted friends or however, not to your girlfriend. Okay? And when you build a house, you should put all the receipts under your name. All the receipts, no matter what kind of you purchase nails or tie wire or hollow blocks or you know, it is under your name. All the receipts there, it's all under your name. And when everything becomes spiral, you have the very big proof that you were be the one who built the house and she never ever contributed 1 peso in it. Okay, that's what you call I own the house. Okay, you don't have any standing in this. Okay, because the genuine Filipino will never say to you, I own the house because it's under my name. No, because when she realized, oh, I don't contribute anything, that's yours. Then you can tell she is genuine Filipina. She is not into your money. She is not into your property. Okay. I was wondering the same thing. I think he meant that condo or is RRV. I offer a job to anyone to ask for money, but like the guys with work for food signs, seems they really not want to work for cash. Okay, she is correct. You can also use my friend's company in Cebu. If you want, you can contact me directly and I can explain it the details. Yes, that's my plan. Just wanting to know what approach Scott took. Scott, did you use a crop agreement type contract? Okay, you can't own land, but you can lease the land for 25 years, renewed 25 years, but house you built is 100% you owned. Okay. Half my family is Filipino. Since childhood, I was raised with and sometimes in Filipino culture. I've never heard for 100 years this. Thank you. You can. It says 99 years. You can because it's like this. For example, you purchase land and you put it to your what you call the one to your lawyer, and then she will put it there list for 99 years. That's called 100 years, 99 years for 1 peso. Okay. So that is counted like that. Okay, Barbie, no, it's not two-story house and have 2,150 meters lot that I have. Okay. That's good. Billy, you should contact the real estate lawyer there to get real official story. It's true. Okay. As an American, I've read that I can become naturalized Filipino citizen through a process, but I have to renounce my U.S. citizenship. That might be the only way to put land in your name. Yeah, but then again, if you are thinking about getting your state pension or old age pension, that will be harder for you, Chris. So it will be fine if you get your SRRV or 13A visa if you are into the future that you will get married here in the Philippines and then buy land through through the lawyer's name or through your trusted friend's name, that make a deal with her that she cannot sell the land unless you will sign, because it's list of yours, like that way you can own the land, or you can own your own house, that there's no Filipinas can standing with it. Your girlfriend cannot say, I own this, you should move out, like that. Okay. There are a loophole in the law that you can also control the land after you die and decided what to do with the property. I agree. Especially, like, for example, you have children with your wife, Scott, and you should hire a very good lawyer to do that, to reverse that. Okay, a very good lawyer that is licensed in the US and the Philippines. Okay, of course, attorneys are step one for just having a girlfriend. No joking. Okay, the problem with the any lease in the Philippines is only as good as the papers it's written on. No, some guys where the lease has been rebuked after a nice house was built. Corruption can change all. Okay, I would not renounce my US citizenship for land. A 25 years lease would be fine for me. That is good. Okay. A 13A visa keeps you under your wife's control. And you have to have an ECR card and file yearly reports. Well, everybody can take yearly reports also. Okay. Scott, does Bobby have your contact info? My emails is in my YT page. Okay. Do we have brownouts? Okay, sorry Billy, I don't have his contact details. Alright. That is good that you're setting up like that, Scott. It's actually very important to this matter, especially when you want to invest a big amount of money. Like for example, that's your money you save up and you want to come here in the Philippines for your dream. Okay, and suddenly you meet a Filipina that want to have all. Okay, so that's a really good, really good move. Okay. With an SRRV, you don't need to get an ECR card and do not have to file a yearly report. Yes, and you need to go out of the country after 3 years. Am I right? And you need to put how much? $10,000 in a bank? Okay. My dude, I will check you out. Okay, but you do have a pay yearly more than a 13A. Okay. Also, I can use diplomat lane when I get to Philippines and fly one-way ticket. I see. Okay. Sorry, Israel. 15K. 15K, you need to put that in the bank. Okay. You don't have to leave the country with the SRR regime. Oh, I see. I thought you need to live in the country after 3 years. Like that. I thought so. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I don't have any SRRV visa. Okay. The SRRV is only $100 a year renewal. Oh, the 13A visa is more cheaper than your SRRV renewal yearly. Cheaper. You only paid 300 or so, like that. I forgot, Bobby. I forgot. You paid less than that. Less than $100 if you are in 310 pesos. 310 pesos. That's what you pay. Okay? But it's very big amount. Okay. I'll I need to learn about the details with to continue working remotely, still making someone else US income. Not sure if an SRRV works for this. Okay, hi Clark, how are you doing? If you extended a tourist visa every 2 months, you need to have to live at least 3 years. Okay. Okay, that's clarification for me. Thank you so much, Clark. Okay. SRRV is much more secure approach for foreigners. Yes. Rather than tourist visa extension, right? Okay, that's true, Clark. Okay, Scott. If you're a veteran and deposit $1,500 and can be used as payment for property. I did that, and they do hold the lane on the title for the money. But when I die, it released. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm late for school. Hi Frank, how's the flood in the city? Okay, how's the Singapore in the city? Okay. How you doing, Frank? Did you enjoy the flood? Any issues of the flood control? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll be looking into getting is the SRRV. The tourist visa is a pain as you have to wait day and immigration for very few months and cost like 30 a month. Okay. It's like, oh, okay. Instead of using dating sites which are a total value and you have to pay for, what about the idea of placing a full page newspaper advertisement listing exactly what are you looking for today date? It's like you put like what you call it, inquiry. Okay. Stephanie, do you need to retire from the military or can you be honorably discharged before retirement? Okay. I just want to take it to come back in 2 weeks, one way from US to CDO for under $500. Okay. Hello, Bobby and Jim from Frank. That's very expensive flights nowadays, isn't it? Okay. Jose, does anyone papers? Maybe billboards on the roadside would be better. Well, to tell you honestly, and so I'll be honest to you, Jose, a lot of Filipinos, mostly Filipinas, don't read newspaper nowadays. Only the grandmas and the grandpas read newspapers. Sometimes I love to see newspapers because I love to smell the paper like that. But to tell you honestly, they are not interested to read the newspaper nowadays because they can read the news online, like in the internet. Yeah, like that. Okay, billboard will do. If you have the guts to do the billboard, why not? Okay. No floods up the way, Frank. Thank God. Okay. Scott, Chris, all you need is the DD1, sorry, DD214 with discharge that is under general or honorable condition. Okay, give your ticket agent's name. 500 is cheap. Yeah, 500 is cheap really. Okay, awesome. Kasi, thanks, no newspaper, understood. Maybe billboard is a good idea. Why not? Why not to say, if you are willing to do that, if you got a guts that will be have a billboard and a big in a big wide street. Why not? Maybe they are interested and they start calling you. Just put your complete details there, your social media account. Mostly Filipinas here using Messenger because we have free data. Okay, we can communicate without load. Okay, apart from calling, right? It's okay. There's actually this the way, like, Messenger here in the Philippines is free. If you don't have load, you can still use Messenger, but you cannot call, you cannot answer call, and you cannot some network you can see pictures. If someone sends you pictures, you can still see it, but some don't. Okay. Thanks. No newspapers, understood. Maybe a billboard. Okay. I read and don't watch TV. I have a nice one I bought like 5 months ago, but still sitting on the floor on the box. Lord, okay. Also, OMG, billboard would be so funny. Okay. If you did that, they say, yeah, he's loaded. Okay. Tom's cat, buy the billboard next to Jollibee. That's very very quite interesting. There's a lot of people will contact you because especially when you're next to Jollibee. Yeah. Okay. I would definitely do that. You'd the list be famous. Hi, I'm Dick Ritter. If you have a pet tarsier, call me. Why not? No flood in my area of the city. Very well. That's good. Very good, Frank. Folks, please don't forget to like this live stream and subscribe to James' channel if you aren't already subscribed. Thank you so much. Okay, now, my final question is it wise move to know the family first before you move to the next level or to become in a relationship? Let's see. Biglang tahimik ah. Is it really? Jose, billboard next to Jollibee is excellent idea. I will add you more and I am 100% sure it will succeed. Very good. Okay. Both of these actions help Jane tremendously in a YT stats machine. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Jane, I cannot wait to get out of the negativity of the US and back to the kindness of the Philippines. Well, pray for you, Scott. Okay. Is that your retirement already, Scott? Like you will retire here forever? Forever? Okay. Thank you, Jim. Okay, yes. I think it is wise. Why? Okay. Meet family before the big step. Duh. Billy, I know you roll your eyes. Don't do that to me. Okay. I know exactly what you'd be getting into. Stabilize your relationship first. But meet the family very, very early. Okay. Because some Filipinas are so shy to tag you along to meet her families. Okay. They want to meet you first, they want to get to know you first, and then they will invite you to their house once they get to know you. Okay. Well, you're not dating the family. If they don't like you, that's the problem. As long as she is, no, that is not a problem. Okay. Not a problem as long as she is happy with you. That's all that matters. Okay, I think David P, you need to stretch your fingers. Okay, marrying family is important. We are all influenced by our upbringing on some level. I agree. Okay, Scott. Well, meeting the family is great, but remember that like meeting a Filipina for the first time, things may appear different than that reality later. It's true. I agree. Because first, if you meet the family, the expectation will be like, ooh, they have a first impression. Their expectation will like, oh yeah. And then suddenly, when the relationship grows and and they finally meet you and this and that, their perspectives and opinions change in different situation. Okay. Also, when you watch Jing's videos, please also watch the commercial if you're not a YouTube Premium subscriber. She get paid based on the advertisement watches. Thank you. Okay. Yes, you should meet the parents ASAP to get their blessing to their 100% support to date the potential married to their daughter. Okay. Frank, wait at least 1 year before thinking of a relationship. Take it easy, Frank. I can understand why she is careful. There's a lot of chismis and judgment. I agree. Okay. Told your finger not working, lol. Plus trying to type fast on a phone. Alright. Yeah, but how she relates to her family extend to how she will relate to you. That's the thing. If you don't watch the ads all the way through, Jinx doesn't get credit to those won't be paid. Please support this channel. Okay. Very true, Billy. Most families, when you first meet, are super shy, so it seems, but they are quietly assessing you. Okay. It is funny how many family members have monthly emergencies after you get married, lol. Okay, that's the thing. Okay. Good idea to meet the mother as well to see what the daughter will look like when she gets older. Really? Really? So what if your girlfriend looks like the father? Okay. Uncle. The only way to meet the family is to go the barangay fiesta. Then you will really meet the family. That's true. I agree, Uncle, because there's at the fiesta, all the relatives, the extended family, like whole tribe will be there. Okay. I always make sure to watch the video to an end. I thank you so much, Reese. I appreciate that. You're welcome, Bobby. I'll try to help Jing as much as possible. Oy, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Okay. Jose, get a large enough age gap and you won't need to worry about what she looks like when she gets older. Yeah, because you're getting older also, so you cannot see what, when she gets old, okay? Jose, the mother-in-law has breasts all the way down to her toes and only one toe like an onion stubber. My God, Jing, what an for in the future. Hoy, I'm not look like my mom. I never look like my mom, never. Honestly, no, I don't look like my mom. Okay. Goody Goodwin. No, actually, the way you get to know the family is get together with only one male member and have a good supply of tanduay and red horse. Okay, Tom, true. Marry someone much younger and you will have not an issue. Crazy. So crazy. Why? Okay. Okay. Jing got me to watch all of her vids when she asked the lady, what if he has the only one eye? Well, actually, guys, like this, we are not all healthy, there's some handicap and there's some that hoping they can find a true love here in the Philippines despite of what what is their condition, or they are disabled bodies. So it's very important for me to know what is the perspectives of the Filipina. Are they willing to look after this kind of people? Because to tell you honestly, I'm not bragging. When I was there in Sans doing vlog, I see a province girl along with this guy who has a foreigner also who has cerebral palsy. Okay. And she is very proud to be with him. She is walking beside him, holding his hand, look after him. And I can see that is true love. There's no money involved because looking after someone who is not healthy is hard work. To tell you honestly, it's hard work. And, it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of patience and understanding. And I can tell it is really true love. And there's women like that here in the Philippines. They still are in the provinces. Whatever kind of person you are, either you are healthy or you are not healthy or you are, disfigured, there is someone that will truly love you. Okay? Just you need to be what you call the one, you need to be appreciative, and you should find this kind of woman that will stand by you. Okay, what a fantastic question. Funny but absolutely excellent. I've never heard anyone ask such a follow-up. Is appearance important to you? Okay, from my experience 25 plus years in the Philippines, actually best ones are the ladies that are like Jing, stable and age well, like a good vintage wine. Ouch! You're talking about aging. Okay. Goody Goodwin, interesting site, the Fiesta Family Preview. I mean, you're talking about aging. This is my birth month that I'm turning 36. Okay, I'm turning 36 this coming Sunday. Next Sunday, not today, but next Sunday. So I'm getting old. Thank you so much, guys, for reminding me I'm getting old. Okay, the young ones are fun for a while, but what do you really have in common with them in the long haul? That can be a problem. That is true. You don't it's like this. If you are willing to do stuff like TikTok, stuff like Instagram, or stuff like, oh, we're gonna go to the bar. My friends want me to meet them in a bar, or we will have party. If you want to do that, then yeah, it's fine for you to get this kind of people, to this what kind of woman. Okay. I mean, I'm already that. It would be a very difficult relationship, and it'd be visible to most people. Only she could see me. Scott B. Jing, 36 again. I wish I'll be 24 or 25 like that, Scott. If I can turn back time, like that. So I wish I would start YouTube. No, what's that? 22 years old, like that. Then I look different. Okay. To really put in there out, I am nearly early 50s and would like to meet someone who is still old enough to have children. I love kids and family. Uy, wow. Okay. We share birth month. Yes, you shared. Happy early birthday. Happy birthday to us. Okay. Nope, don't be bursting or a party too old for that. Well, it really depends on you also, David P. What, the kind of woman you are with and how age. Because mostly these girls are energetic. They need to spend their energy in elsewhere. Jing, I have been 50 for a couple of decades now. Oh, wow. That's a good age also. At least you have a lot of experience in life. But it's so different, guys. It's very different between foreigners and a Filipina, because once Filipina age or Filipino age, we age a lot. Okay, we age a lot. It's not like you that you're still in 15, you're coming here in the Philippines, people would think about like, is he in that age? Why still look young? Because they're very, very different, guys. Very different. Once the woman age, she age. She age rapidly. It depends also what kind of lifestyle she has. If she's stressed or she's just happy and easygoing, she don't age well. But if she's really stressed, she age like she's 35 or 36, she age like 40 or 50, like that. Okay. Gotta run before the end. Have a wonderful evening, days, and thank you. Excellent chat. Bye, Jing. Bye, everyone. Bye, also. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Okay, my last question is, Rory, woman aged like wine, stored in the basement and untouched. Oh, I should stay in the basement. No, don't touch me. Like that. So anyway, my last question is kinda interesting. Okay, this is a question from Bobby. Okay, Pinay's age like fine wine didn't get better as they age. Those girls of 70s that would have 30 years old run on their life. Some are, especially when they live healthy, like especially if they live in a mountain and they don't have lots of what you call processed foods. They only eat organics. Yes, sounds like my age. Thanks. Okay, now here's the question. For example, you are in a relationship, like long, you're with long years now. Like for example, you are been with 5 or 6 years, or 7 or 10 years been together. Okay, so you plan to invest. Okay, we'll say invest. Okay, you plan to invest. Like for example, you are married, you have children, and you plan to invest like building a house. And building a house, the budget building a house is your money. You save up your money, your your lifetime savings. Okay, you will use that money to build a house. Okay, is it concern you in the long run that when the house finish, she might be change her mind, or she might change her attitude towards you, and she suddenly declared breakup and you cannot have anything? Is it concerns you in the future. Oh my God, thank you so much. Happy early birthday. Uy, thank you so much to you. Thank you, and Rory. Thank you so much, guys, for your kind gift. Uy, I don't expect that. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your kindness. Okay. Folks, to wish Jinx happy 36th birthday. Ouch. Please consider making donations and buy her coffee count. Ouch. Please don't remind my age. Okay. I always, my friends always ask me, how old are you? I always say, I am 24. Okay. Okay, I think Jing will do a live stream on her birthday next week. Do I? Do I need to celebrate my birthday with you guys? Okay. Only rent the house. Rory. That's good, Rory. Why not build a house, the title in a foreigner's name? Just as you mentioned earlier, saving all receipt, etc. Yeah, it's good. But sometimes, okay, if you buy a property, the best advice I can give to make sure that you are involved with lawyer, to make sure that deed cell states that she is buying the property as a married woman. Oh yeah, if you are married also, that is a conjugal property. But if you are not married but you have children together, it's called common, what you call that one? There's a term on that. Common term property, like that, because you two are living together for a long time, so that is a common property. Okay, it seems that United States, if you are married, okay, and list your names and her husband's on the paper, that is true, you are the third party of the property. Third party of the property. Okay, no concerns, I rent my apartment. Good. Okay. YT doesn't pay much unless you have a boatload of view of subscribers. This donation really help her out. Would really appreciate if you could possibly donate to her. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I think I will have a party here. Here in YouTube, guys. Don't expect me to have party because my friends are very busy in their lives. Okay, I only have few friends that I couldn't invite. And I don't like party. I don't like crowd. Okay, I don't like crowd. I hate crowd. Sorry to tell you guys. I hate crowd. I hate parties. I hate loud music. It's fine to me to have musics like that, but having a loud music and parties and lots of people around me, it's so daisy. Okay? I hate parties at all. Okay. Even if you are not allowed to own land, if you appear on the deeds of sale that she cannot sell the land without your signature. That is true. That is a law. Okay. Seems like questions only be answered by a qualified attorney. I'll be a lawyer today, Billy. Okay. Yes, Billy, good lawyers is a place to start. I think the house can be a foreigner's name, but the land has been a Filipino's name. And just don't build on land owned by her or her family. Have a good legal paperwork. Yes, the house can be a foreigner's name. Yes. But remember whatever the situation is, okay? My first Pinay wife is still mad that she can't kick me off the 12-hectare farm because my name is still on the deed. Huh? You have a wife? Okay. My God, Jensen! Where you been? I tried to sell you out. But still, okay. Jane, no worry. We can watch you eat birthday cake. I don't have birthday cake. Equal mindset, okay. No, it doesn't concern me if the house has been built for my children's mother and our children. Wow. You think about, something like that. If you have children's, then good for your children's, okay. Best to build the house, then rent it out if you wanted to. I agree. And there he is. See, Jensen, glad you made it. Jensen's been busy with a girl who is me when she laughs. I think he's still laughing still. Are you? Okay. Tom, don't give more than you can afford to lose. Very true. Keep most of your money in your home country. Have resources to get away. The stress isn't work, it is as we get older. That is true. Ask about Jensen earlier, lol. You miss Jensen. Jane, just let the fire department know if you put candles on the birthday cake. Okay, I will buy cake for her live stream next week Sunday. Maybe cupcake with candles. Uy, I'm okay with the happy birthday songs, guys. I'm not into that because I'm not used to it, okay? I'm not used to it. I am a kind of person that never had a cake until I am 35 and start YouTube channel. Okay? I am this kind of person that, I'm not into like that. I never experienced birthday party. To tell you honestly, when my 18th birthday, I don't know. I just sleep. Every birthday I have, I just sleep. Okay? So I'm not used to celebrate birthday, to tell you honestly. We'll be lucky if we receive one pair of shorts in 1 year. My parents used to like, oh, it's birthday. It's her birthday today. Oh, we should purchase, they call it pansit, bihon, with sardines. And I'm so happy with that, with the tens of sardines, because in my family, it's so seldom to buy sardines, to tell you honestly, when I was a kid. So every time my birthday, sardines it is. Okay, I'm so happy with that. I think I bought that until now. That, it's in my birthday, I can cook pansit with sardines. I'm so happy with it. So, okay. I have single Filipino brother who live overseas. How can I find them wives in the Philippines? Well, I'm still looking my wife for Jensen. Maybe I can also tag along your brother. Okay. Tom, I keep my money in 5 different countries in 5 different countries. Oh, wow. That's good. Okay. I'm keeping all my money on my own country and I only get what I need to have. Okay, that's right. See the shorts of her 35th birthday celebration. Thanks to Belly for helping buy me a cake for Jing. Thank you. Okay. Clark, how are you finding Dumaguete? So you feel happier there or still miss Cebu? Okay. Scott, wow, that's most hard to keep up with. I have 10 banks account and my kids look at me like, why? You know what? I have 3 banks. All of them are 0. Okay. I have 3 single Filipino brothers. How can? Well, if they are manly enough to find their wives, they can find their wives. If they are really good looking and confident to find ones, okay. Honestly, had sardines for dinner tonight. It's not even my birthday. You're a good one, Jim. No turtle to soup yet, Billy. Yeah, it's honestly to you. My parents are like that. But Mayon volcano is erupting as we chat here. They never give us any one. Okay. I'm very happy in Dumaguete. I miss my friends in the Now area, but I don't miss the city life. Wow, that's so nice that's so nice, Clark. Hopefully you can find significant other in that area. Like in a mountain thing, mountain area. Okay. I bought someone's birthday cake last month. She was very happy. I didn't go to the party. Wow. Bobby, I have my basket ready. Thank you, baby. Bye, baby. Thank you, baby. You're a good man too. Okay. I think mom's friends are in Jensen. Is that the province they want to find province girl? Maybe. Okay. No chicken feet soup only. Alright. I gave homemade potato and cheese soup for dinner tonight. I made. Okay. Chicken tuso. I'm fine to eat Adidas. We call it Adidas here, okay? Adidas, okay. We call it Adidas here. And I don't like with soap. I'm fine with fried chicken feet. I'm fine with that, okay. Jensen, I'm not picky. I'm still single. What else I can do to improve my chances to love? Maybe you need to buy a funny hat. No, Jensen. All you have to do is come here. Like Jose, what Jose do? We can put you in a billboard next to McDonald's because Jose will be next to Jollibee. You will be next to McDonald's. Would you like that? You know? Okay. Chris, you should have lechon fest for your birthday. I look forward for attending a lechon someday. Chris, you know what my plan? If my subscribers will come in here, I love to have a get together with all my subscribers, but no lechon, only balut. Okay? Nope, not eating chicken feet. Chicken feet is good for you because it is good for your health. Okay. You need to visit us here in Danao, Jensen. Okay, big zig. If 95% of the women are good girls, how come I keep meeting the 5% scammer online? Where to meet a good girls? Where Mr. Big Z, the 95% of the Filipina you cannot meet online because they are not scammers and they are busy in life. They are the one who look after their parents, they are the one who are there in the farm, or they are working to support the family. So you cannot find Filipina, a good Filipina online because they don't have any time to spend in the dating site or in the internet. Or they don't have money to sustain the internet. So it's better to come here, boats on the ground, and you can find this 95% of good girls in the Philippines. Okay. Ju. Okay, what's up? Do they use in a page for money pay? What app? Okay, sorry. What apps do they use in the page for a money pay? I think they use Cash App, Western Union, like that. You know, there's a lot of apps that they use, and then I don't know. Okay, if there's fishing baby, okay. One of my brothers, a professional motorcycle driver, he loves to race his bike. Think Filipinas find that attractive. Oh my God, girl! There is a lot of habal-habal driver here in the Philippines. I think some of the Filipinas will be attracted to that. Okay, because some Filipinas also married a habal-habal driver, which is a single motor taxi, you know, from the mountains to the city, to the city to the mountains. Like that. Okay. Chris, it's no. Don't be chicken, Chris. You know, if you do research, is balot is very, very good for your health? The answer is yes. There's a lot of protein that you need. There's a lot of vitamins that you need, but be careful the calories, okay? The cholesterol, okay? Scott B. Jensen, go there and make a business card with a PIN number and picture and hand them out to see what happens, lol. Oy, they will love you, Jensen, because they love upa. They love upa, okay? Boats on the ground from Frank, okay? Yes, I finished from my each most days, and you are welcome. Okay, I prepared grilled chicken intestine and liver and deep fried gizzard. Yum. We have same interest. Okay. Well, Jean used buy me coffee. Okay. Buy me coffee. Yeah. Okay. Masa plasta. I forgot how much you said you should send to Filipina to be able to chat on the phone. 1,000 peso or 800 to 1,000 peso. That will be includes the magic data, and you have a big gigabytes on it, and she can use that anytime. Okay, if you are sending money, then 5,000 pesos run. Okay. 1K is plenty for phone load. You can buy magic data 8 gigabyte for 800 peso that will keep you the video calls here every day for a month. Okay. My brother goes home and buys a bike just to find a province girl. It's risky. It's not risky. If she has a motorbike, she can go wherever he want to go. Okay. Bobby, 99 peso gets you unlimited data. Okay. Maya is a good digital cash app for someone visiting. Charles, debit card is good for international travels and no ATM fees. That is true. But here, mostly Filipinos here use GCash. We use GCash. Okay. GCash. And you can, if ever you have, you can also you can travel and you don't need to bring your blah blah, your bank card. You know, you can send your money to Western Union here and put it in your name, and you can have it. You can receive it. You know, and if you have Western Union app and you have GCash here in the Philippines, you can transfer your money through GCash. That also works. Hmm? Okay. World Remit has the best rates and free fees for sending to GCash. Okay. World Remit. Right. Yeah, that is true online. That is easy also. Easy access for Filipinas that are using GCash because they can cash in, cash out anywhere in any store like that. And I am starving. Okay. It's nearly 2 hours. Okay. Is that Globe smart or data load magic data here? It covers calls and text also. They have Dito has a good promo. It's same as a Smart, but not with Globe. Okay, Smart and Dito are the same. Are really good for that kind of data. Okay, the number with an SRRB, a tourist cannot get GCash anytime, I think. LDR, new name is GCash. You are right. You are right. Okay. I understand why my brother want a Filipina, but why is it taking so long? Because finding a good one is not easy, but finding a bad one is easy. You can pick up everywhere. Okay? It's very easy. You can pick up everywhere and they're the one who will contact you or communicate with you. But finding a good one, it will take time. You know, you need to have patience and understanding the people around you so you can get a good one. But if you are in hurry and you want your brother to be in hurry, then you can get a bad one. Okay? Because you are not enjoying your journey. You know, you can get GCash, but you have to have Philippine number. That is true. Okay, I have GCash as a tourist. It's good. You know, GCash is everywhere. You know, like you pay your taxi, you pay your whatever online. Yes, okay. Belly, you have to spend time with her to make sure she is a good one. It's true. If you want a best Pinay, then stay away from any places where you see more than 2 expat a week. You know, it's like you know, just stay away to those big cities that has nightlives, or you know, stay away to those party girls. You know, you cannot find a good relationship with those party girls. Okay. Scott B, to get a permanent page number, don't you need the government number like SLRB? No, actually no, it's not. Okay. Chris, no, you just need to get, yes, you just need to get SIM card. And, you know, it's, when you come here in the Philippines, because we have a registration of SIM card, those sales lady in the mall where you can buy your SIM card, they will be the one who will register your SIM cards under their name. Under their name. They will do that. They will help you. They are very helpful. It's like Ryan and Maury when they came here and asked for SIM cards, and those sales lady helping them register their SIM cards. So they are very, very accommodating. Okay, now just get a SIM cards in your partner's name, much easier. That's true. Okay, Chris. No, you can get a SIM card with your US passport. I recommend Dito. My brother are the last bloodline and they want to marry a Filipina. So they keep trying, boots on the ground, you know. Find it, go to the provinces, but not to those provinces that you don't know. Okay, thanks for the live stream. Bye-bye, guys. Stay safe. I'm sorry for the late participation. It's okay, Jensen. I know you were busy with your nay girlfriend. Okay. I really appreciate your time, Jensen. Thank you so much. Okay, I recommend buying 6,000 cell phone for it. That is true. You know, buy cheaper phone if you come in here in the Philippines. If you have iPhone, buy cheaper phone. Buy Filipino phone because your iPhone is not working here. As long as you have internet, as long as you are connected with Wi-Fi, then your iPhone is working. But Your iPhone is not working here if you use a regular data. Okay? So long, Jensen. Glad you made it. Okay. Big Z. Where is the best place to meet a single woman when they are not working, in your opinion? Well, best to go to the provinces up in a mountain. Okay? What's this? Trixine po ba? Hello, Miss Jean. Do you still remember me? Do I your name ring a bell? Okay, sorry. You know what, girl? I interviewed a lot of girls, and I don't really remember their names, but I remember their faces. If I see you, I will remember your face. Tricks, right? Okay. Yes, tricks. Okay. And the mountain, which one? Well, it depends what kind of mountain you want. Okay. Big Sig, meet them in a church. Okay. Is there a Jollibee there? Yes. Up in the mountain, is there a Jollibee now? Yeah, they have Jollibee. Next to the church. Opposite the church is Jollibee. You can find the girls there. Okay. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, I might have live stream next Sunday. Am I right, Bobby? Do I need to have live stream? What do I do? Do I need a party in on my birthday, like, you know, like disco lights and music, like you always do, like do like that? Okay, I will have I will have live stream on Sunday. Okay, just sing me happy birthday. I'm happy with that. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Anyway, I really appreciate your time. Yes, more dancing. Guys, the dancing, I only have, all my legs are left. No one's right. Okay, all my legs are left, so don't do. Okay. Have a little live at the beach on your two-piece lul. Oh my God! Thank you so much, Sir Tom Scott, and also thank you so much, Clark. Oh, okay. Trixie, thank you so much, girl. I'm so sorry, but if I see your face, I will remember you for sure. Okay. I'm so bad in names, but I always remember the faces. Okay, Jing, I need a province Filipina as my partner to live with her in Cambodia. I need your help. My God, you need my help. Okay, okay. Wow, it's 9 already. It's went by fast. Good to see everybody. Have a great week, Jane. Have a great week, Billy, and thank you so much for the clip on do research. Oh my God, David P, you're so nice. Thank you so much for your early gift. Okay. Thanks, Jing. Have a good day. Thank you, Chris. Have a wonderful night. And Uncle, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, David P. Okay, bye everybody. See you in this Sunday. Coming Sunday. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Be careful and stay healthy, Uncle. Don't dance. Don't dance yet. Okay, thank you so much, guys. And I'll see you in the next live stream and in my next videos. Okay, adios. Adios, El Patria Adorada.